so boys and girls, we have three groups that did not get to go last time to do their instruments. One instrument, one found sound, and one body percussion sound. Yeah, so we have three groups. So we have Michael's group. So if you are in Michael's group, you're going to get to go to Ignacio's group and Rowan's group. So who would like to go first out of those groups?
Us.
Oh, okay, so Ignacio's group. Raise your hand if you're in Ignacio's group. Is it just two?
Josh.
Oh, Josh is in your group too?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I Lindsay's group. No.
Okay, so Ignacio, Daphne. So we already picked what items we were going to do, so that there was no confusion. We did chimes. One person is going to do chimes. One person is going to go pat your face, and then one person is going to rip paper. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to ask that you follow me back here. Follow me back here. You can hop off our risers. Okay. So there were three people in this group. So who's the third person that was in this group?
Josh.
So Josh, go ahead and come back here. So not yet. So we had chimes, ripping paper, and patting our face. Which one is found sound? Which one is found sound? Are the chimes found sound?
No.
No, that's an instrument. Oh, I think some people got it. Let's see. What is this? Body percussion. Say body percussion.
Body percussion.
Awesome. And then our found sound. Get some more of these.
Take a video. I can't do it because I have voices. I'm ready.
Our found sound is our ripping paper. Okay? And we're going to rip paper over top of the recycling bin so we don't have to pick it up off the floor later. So I'm going to let you stand right here because she's going to be the paper ripper. And then I want you to help me. You're going to do your body percussion, Josh, right here. Sit back. Perfect. And I think I'm going to play the woodblock. I think I'm going to play too, just for fun. So first we're going to start with, I'm going to see you over here. We'll start with me. And then we're going to go to her. Then we're going to go to Josh. Then we're going to add in, finally, we're going to add in Ignacio. So if you are not standing up here in Ignacio's group right now, what is your job?
Be quiet.
Yeah, so if you're not going, you're an audience member. That means that you're not going to be doing body percussion and found sound. You're just going to be listening. I really like it, though, that you guys remembered your body percussion and found sound and instruments. So if it's not your turn, if you're on the rug, let's see, a good example would be Michael or Alec. So if you are sitting like Michael or Alec or Rowan, or Jordy, then you are sitting correctly. Awesome. So your job is just to listen. So first Miss Rickman's going to go, and then when I point to you, then you get to go. You start to rip, and then you're going to do, Josh, you're going to do that. Right? And then last you. So if I point to you, then it's your turn. Ready? Okay. So Ignacio, do you think that I want you to come from all the way back here and go all the way up on our risers to get back to your color box? Try again, because I want you to know the right way to get from A to B, and I also want your classmates to see. So try again. Find a way to get back to your color block without going on the risers and losing control. Perfect. Now, Rowan, for your group, we had for body percussion, we have stomping. Who would like to stomp? Rowan, you want to stomp? Your feet? Cool. Perfect, because you have boots on. And then we have sandpaper and chimes. So who would like to do the sand blocks? Alec? Okay, and Brits. Okay, so we'll start with Rowan. So he'll do the stomping, and then you can do the sandpaper, and then we have chimes. Would you like to do the chimes? Perfect. Do the chimes.
See who stops first.
Let's see. So we have one instrument, two
You
instruments.
stop first.
Let's see. Then we have you doing body percussion. So we need a found sound. So I'm gonna fill in. I'm gonna use this as my found sound. I'm gonna rub Jace. I'm gonna rub the necklace together. So first we're gonna start with Rowan. So if I point to you, then you start first, and you just keep going. And friends, if you are on the rug. So Michael and oh yeah, Michael, Linda, and so Michael, would you do what would you like to do? Tongue clicking? Are you good at tongue clicking? Okay, so Michael's gonna stand here, right here. He's gonna do tongue clicking, and then Linda. So you're gonna hold it like this and go. So you can either do it slow, or you can do it fast. Which one? You want to do it slow or fast? Rápido? Rápido. Muy bien. Okay, so Michael's tongue clicking. Then we have Linda, rápido on the wood blocks, and then next we have sand blocks. And so it's, you can do it slow or fast. You can do it fast? Okay, perfect. And then, so look, we have two instruments, one body percussion, Michael, and then we need a found sound. So I need you to do a found sound, like you can either do the spoons on the paint can, or you can do a necklace. Necklace, perfect. All right, okay, we're gonna start with Michael. And then Michael's going to go, and when Michael goes, he's going to keep going, no matter whose turn it is. We're going to add on. So if you're on the rug, I need to hear you. Michael, show me you're ready. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Let's go ahead and take just a minute to get some of our, so Miss Rickman has a plan. I have a plan. We have a little bit of time left. I think it would be helpful before we do the next thing if we could get our wiggles out, because I have some wiggles that I didn't get to get out earlier, and I think you guys have some wiggles too. So go ahead and stand up on your color block. All right, look at me. T. Just try not to touch anybody else's body. T. Y. I. Touchdown. Teapot. So it would probably be okay if just Miss Rickman said it. Touchdown. Teapot. Ragdoll.
Stop saying that.
Touch your toes.
I can't touch my toes.
And slowly come up.
Ouch.
Look at me. Mira. Flamingo. Statue. Josh, flamingo with the other leg, Michael.
I'm good at that.
Michael, now let me tell you what happened. Everybody, statue. Say it, statue. So what happened was you lost control. You lost control of your body. And because you lost control, instead of just doing flamingo, you were trying to hop and do flamingo, which is very difficult. You ran into Glenda's body, okay? Do you understand that? Do you understand that's something we actually don't want to do, because sometimes there's so many of us on the rug. Boys and girls, so we're going to have a seat now. We're going to have a seat. And Ignacio, could you get the lights for me, please? I love the way Rowan is sitting. So if you are not sitting the way Rowan is sitting, please go ahead and do that. Now, boys and girls, have you ever been in the car for a really long time? Yes, me too. Who can tell me what this is?
Stoplight.
A stoplight. You guys are so smart. Stoplight. Now, I'm going to tell you a tiny story really quick. One time, it was really early in the morning, and I was in my car, and I was either going to work or to school, I don't remember, and the stoplight was red. What does red mean?
Stop.
Stop. And it was red, so, okay, of course, I want to obey the law, so I stopped, and a couple minutes went by, which was strange, and the light just wouldn't turn green. It wouldn't turn green. This is a real story, even though it's related to our song. It's an actual story. The light just wouldn't turn green. And so I couldn't go through the red light. I had to wait and wait and wait and wait. And finally, someone drove by, and the light must have just started working again. Maybe it didn't detect that I was there, because the light just never turned green. So just give me a second. I'll come back to you, okay? Don't let me forget. Now, boys and girls, here's a good word for the week. Here's a good word to remember. Repeat after me. Say integrity.
Integrity.
Integrity means doing the right thing all the time. Todos los días, right? Every day is doing the right thing all the time, even if no one's watching. Now, I could have gone through the red light because no one was around. I didn't see any policemen. I didn't see any other cars, but it would be dangerous, and I would have been breaking the law. So integrity means doing the right thing even if no one's around to tell you otherwise. So integrity. So boys and girls, we're going to look at a couple. So Alec, do you have a question about what we're doing right now?
I know why they choose under the road.
Maybe a sensor.
Under it,
Yep.
on the crosswalk, it turns green when you're there.
You're correct. So I think it was just a little broken, Michael. Jace?
If there's yellow lights flashing, you can keep on going down the road.
And we're going to talk about that.
But you have to go
Let's go
slow.
through some of these traffic signs before we get to our traffic song. Now, who can tell me what the green light means? Yellow? Yellow means, ooh, slow down. It's almost time to stop. And then red means?
Stop.
No, do you know what this word says?
Walk.
Walk. And what's the symbol mean?
Walk.
Yeah, so even if you didn't know how to read the word walk, maybe if you didn't read English, you would know that this man looks like he's walking so that we can walk. Now, what's this say? Don't walk. What's this say? Don't walk. What's this mean?
Stop.
Stop. That also means stop. It means don't do it. What's this say?
Stop.
Stop. Do you know what shape that is?
Octagon.
Octagon. Moya, air high five. Awesome. Octagon. Now, what's this saying? Yield. That means, it doesn't mean stop. It doesn't mean stop all the way. It means, ooh, maybe you should stop because it's someone else's turn first. Someone else gets to go first, and then it would be our turn.
I can't say it.
So it says yield.
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 What does this say?
Do not enter.
Do not enter. They put those signs there, boys and girls, so that you don't accidentally go down in the wrong direction on the road and run into other cars. All these signs are here to keep you safe. Yes, Moya?
If
you might to bathe, and then you go down, and then there might be a hole in the road, and then your car falls into it.
That sounds extra dramatic. Yes, there could be a hole in the road and the whole car could fall in, but usually maybe it's just some road work, like minor road work, or but for do not enter, that means that we never go that way. It doesn't really have to do with a hole in the road. It just means that we never want to go the wrong way on a road. And if we had more time, we would go through some more of these, but we're not going to go through all of them today. Maybe we could catch up next time.
When it's on the 12, I leave.
Okay, it's not on the 12 yet. You'll be in art when it's on the 12th, okay? Thank you. So boys and girls,